Honest, loyal, straightforward, great sense of humor. She tells you like it is.
As soon as I met Coach Groff, I knew I made my decision. The minute I saw her, the minute she approached me, the way she said hello, you just knew, I knew I was home.
Strong, mentally tough,
determined,
dedicated,
passionate, driven, tough,
energetic, like our mother, spark plug,
competitive.
My father made me a bat when I was 3 on the lathe. Because he was a good athlete, because he was a coach, I used to spend a lot of time on the football dummies, riding the sleds with him while the boys would hit. But our favorite activity was to throw and to catch. And then, as I got a little bit older, he spent many hours with me learning to pitch. And then I was ready to go into the Little Leagues. And when we went in town to go to the Little Leagues, I was rejected because I was a girl. And so I wasn't allowed to play. I got into junior high school. I saw the softball for the first time, and I came home that night, I'll never forget, and I said, Dad, we played with this huge ball. I never saw anything like it. And it was a softball, and nobody wore any gloves. It was in gym class. I'd never seen anything like that. High school was in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, between Harrisburg and Lancaster. And I did everything there was to do. I was in band, I was in orchestra. I played both in high school and college. I played field hockey. People thought I was very effervescent, and I had great friends, had a wonderful time.
I came to AIC in 1973 as the head baseball coach, and Judy was the head softball coach and was already a fixture on campus. We struck up a good relationship right away. She was very interested in what we were doing in baseball because she was learning the game to some extent, and I was very interested in her coaching techniques, which she had developed to a high degree. So we learned from each other, and we developed a very good relationship.
A lot of winning and a lot of losing and a lot of dealing with winning and losing and a lot of recruiting and a lot of preparation and a lot of special moments.
She recruited the kids, she built the program. She went through the period where women's sports were not thought of as men's sports were, and I was here to witness, I mean, football and hockey were the big sports at AIC at the time, certainly not softball. And Judy ignored all of that and went on and built her program and built her players, and every year they got stronger and every year they got better.
We've had a lot of successes in the athletic department, and softball has been a significant one, especially since it's in the women's athletics area. It was our first very successful women's sport, and so it really was very important to women's athletics at AIC, and I think in the Northeast for AIC softball to have the success that they had.
I think her passion for what she was doing, it was contagious with all of us. There was a challenge out there. It was a new program here at AIC. You have to understand this was a football school at that time, and I think it was just Coach's drive and passion for what she was doing and the direction she wanted to go.
I just remember the years just coming here and playing against them and just being in awe of how she's prepared her teams and knew that, again, how we had to bring our A game.
She loves the sport of softball, just loves athletics too, and a very caring woman who wants women to grow.
She's very much a teacher. It's almost like her softball field is an extension of the laboratory at school or the classroom. And there's always teaching, there's always one-on-one instruction. It's a real educational atmosphere, and I've just been very impressed by that.
We believe that our mission is to transform lives, and it's about value added. We get these kids and they're bright-eyed and they walk in from high school and they have no idea what awaits them. And Judy teaches them so many things, and by the time they leave here, they're better people. And that's our entire mission. That's what this institution focuses on. And Judy does that as well or better than anyone.
Well, she's really the person that believed in me. I really wanted to pitch in college, and she knew that she was the only one giving me the opportunity to pitch out of all the schools that I was looking at. So it was really a great opportunity that I had to come here, and I'm really happy that I made that decision.
If you were having trouble at school, she knew what professors to call. If you were having trouble in any aspect in school, she knew who to call, make arrangements. If you were hungry, she got you food. If you needed money, she found you a job. If you were struggling academically, she got you the help that you needed in the classroom. She did everything she could to make sure that you were happy, and she was always there. Her door was always open. She constantly was a pillar of strength.
She's incredibly dedicated to the team, to the sport. She's very enthusiastic, motivational, slightly insane in a good way. She's just one of those all-around good people that, you know, you're just lucky to have met in your life and form some kind of relationship.
My junior year was against Lemoyne, was when she got her 800th win, and I was on the team then, obviously. But just, I mean, have 800 wins in your career is unbelievable, especially with the same school, and how many times she's gone to the NCAA tournament, or we've been in regionals.
Our first time that we won the regional that sent us to the Final 8. We had been close, but this was on our field, and it was a win over New Haven in 1996, and the excitement and thrill of that, knowing that we were going to Kansas for the Final 8, was just very special.
So great to be at the Final 8. It really was, after all those years of wanting to go. But we had, you know, we had good players, and everything just happened right that year, you know.
She's very organized. She understands the game. She understands the players. She puts a lot of time into choosing the players and choosing the right players that are a good fit for her style, for the institution. And so she usually ends up with a good combination of players, and she knows what she's doing. So her skills, her coaching skills are highly refined, and it's been a great combination.
Won't give up until I get what I want. If somebody doesn't give it to me here, I'll find a way to get it to them.
One of the things that was like a pastime, a favorite of the past players, was doing Coach Groff imitations on the way she talks. Ladies, bring it in, ladies, we need to talk.
You can be in left field, the furthest part away from her on the field, and you can still hear her. Just like yell your name, or you could hear her voice. She has such a distinct voice. It's funny, this morning when I got here, she yelled my name from across the parking lot and was like, I need you, come over here. And I immediately ran. It was like instinct, you know, like to take off running, like, Coach yelling my name, I need to hurry up and get over there. You know, it's weird. And I've been out of school for 4 years now, so, you know.
Congratulations!